you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Miami Dolphins and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
Tua, give it to Achane. He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. Third and 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Hill brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. In motion comes Beckham. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They get the guard, Isaiah Wynn, that time.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's 2. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's to Ferguson once again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Oh, yeah. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. To throw is Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll throw again, Dak. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Sending a receiver right. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Prescott. The catch is made. That is Russell Gage. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Prescott now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down. To the right. Here's Elliott. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
and this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That is caught right side by Beckham. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he pumps up the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the pistol, here's Achane.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Here's Jake Bailey now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. He'll try to run for it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Second risk, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Pass brought in by Ferguson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over. So now this team's offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play fake. Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On play action, here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Now a screen set up for Achane. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap to Tua. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. A run with the fullback in goal. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Micah Parsons on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll check this down to the running back. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the play fake, Dak. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. First down, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll throw again. Dak to the left side, caught by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The run here right side with Elliott. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with Elliott. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Here comes 3rd and 6. Tua going to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's a give to Achane. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. Back near his goal line, Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here comes 2nd down. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Elliott. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Dolphins have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell atop the podium, set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.